I don't suppose you've ever asked yourself, what's the point of language, in particular in the context of major projects? We just speak or read and take it for granted. However, now that I have mentioned it, I hope it's got you thinking. Humans develop language as a vehicle for social collaboration. In simple terms, as a way of convincing other people of the validity of their worldview and to work with them on that basis. It is an incredibly powerful tool, but perhaps because we take it for granted, we tend to neglect its value when we are working together on large, complex projects. Conversation gets relegated to people's own time. And few organizations set aside regular moments, simply for people to talk to each other about things that matter to them. So what are they missing? This could be a very long list. But let's just focus on a few of the key attributes of conversation, and I think you'll get the gist. Starting with connection. Conversation builds rapport, which is the first step in developing trust and aligning people. Conversation creates reassurance. I think the project looks like this, do you see it the same way? Or, this approach is riskier than that, do you agree? When we are working in a situation that is complex, uncertain, or ambiguous, talking to one another allows us to sense-make, to create a shared view of possible options or ways forward. How does it look to you from that perspective? Or maybe we could try combining the two activities. Conversation is the basis on which we work out how we are going to collaborate. If you do this, then I'll do that. And finally, conversation is the way in which we share what we know, how to understand the project, how to undertake an activity, what resources would make the task easier or faster. All of which is my cue to introduce human-centric data, small amounts of information about what people involved with a project think, feel, and believe, that is collected in 3 minutes using some simple, intuitive ratings, and then shared back with everyone within 24 hours. Inviting professionals across the project to share their ratings on everything from the clarity of the project vision or the chances of a successful outcome, to the quality of working relationships, or the levels of psychological safety, or perceptions of risk, or the levels of capability and capacity in the team, or. Then sharing those ratings back with everyone, initially without comment, allows you to set the team up for a series of conversations. What do they think this data is showing? What are the implications for them and the project? What actions would they like to take to explore issues further, or to address them collectively? And because the HCD cycle is tied into the rhythm of regular progress meetings, those involved are learning a new language of data analysis and change management and building a new conversational habit as they do so. If you'd like to find out more about how these techniques are being used on some of the largest projects around the world, or how you could set up a test suite of ratings to explore the power of the approach and see what conversations your team starts to generate, then talk to us at Team Animation. Remember, changing how you deliver your project starts with a simple conversation.